Hello, this is H.G. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Golden Sun Dark Dawn. Today, I thought I'd show you all the summons in the game that I never used during the rest of the LP here. And the first ones we got here are all of the monocolored summons. And pretty much all they do is just deal damage and that's it. There's no, special benefit attached to them. So, basically the summons from the first Golden Sun game. And something I thought I'd do with showing them off is, well, because this was for the Nintendo DS, all the summons used both screens. So, instead of having the big screen and the small screen like I used before, I thought I'd show the two screens on top of each other with an appropriate gap in the middle so that it looks remotely like it would have looked like if you were actually playing on a physical Nintendo DS. I probably won't talk during every single summon just because, well, there's not really much to say about that. Well, some of them have effects that I might need to elaborate a little on. And then, after all the monocolored summons, then I will go into all of the summons that we picked up that are multicolored throughout the game, like from all those stone tablets and everything like that. All of the optional summons that we could get throughout the game. And hopefully I didn't miss any of them. And by the way, whenever you use a summon, and then, so you use up the Jin required for that summon, however many it is. And once you do that, the Jin are put on recovery. And then in order, well, for them to recover, you would either be in combat and they would slowly recover on their own over time, like you might have seen during the final boss fight when I got hit with Jin Blast, or if you finish the battle actually with the summon or whatever, you just walk around after battle and, well, they would slowly get recovered. Unfortunately, while a genie is on recovery, not only can you not use them, but you also can't reset them or even move them around from one character to another. So, yeah, once a battle is done after using your summon, then you could just walk around a little bit, and your Jin will slowly recover over time that way. Oh, this must be Thor before he let himself go. Holy cow! What, a rocket-powered hammer? Well then. But yeah, the thing with summons is that they deal damage based on the target's, I think it's based on the target's max HP. And that's one of the reasons why I banned them during the LP, just because they deal an obscene amount of damage. And that would basically eliminate any challenge the game would have had. It's kind of weird how they put summons in all of the Golden Sun games, where it's just like, you might as well have, a win button or something, instead of actually, well, in my opinion, having to work for it. I don't mind being overpowered if I have to, develop it or put some amount of effort into it, like Triple Triad or something. But if, I mean, here, they're practically handed to you on a silver platter. So, yeah, I just don't like taking advantage of that. Although, what is it? I remember in Final Fantasy II, like, drain attacks dealt damage based on a percentage of the target's max HP. Which was kind of detrimental, actually, because then what is it? If you have more HP, that would, well, yeah, they would deal more damage to you. So it really wouldn't matter. Okay, so the previous summon there, Zagan, that one, let's see, can reduce the enemy's defense. And let's see, this one, I think will increase everyone's physical attack stats. Or the party members, not the enemies. Now, that would be bad. Yeah, there it is. Let's see, this one, well, if the enemies were to survive, I think it would put them to sleep. So, either way, it's not going to end well for them. I would imagine the accuracy of inflicting status ailments with summons would be pretty good. Kind of like with Jin, like, not so much Ivy and Doldrum, but more so like, I'm trying to think, like Bran, that would inflict the seal status on an enemy there. So let's see, that one, or the previous one there, would reduce enemies' agility. I think this one could paralyze enemies. So yeah, that is the thing with all these multicolored summons. They don't just deal damage, they also have like a status effect, or a buff, or debuff, or healing, or whatever they got. Oh, hey, I remember this one. Oh yeah, by the way, if you want to see how Jin recovery works on the field, let's say, or outside of battle, let's see, I think it was after the first battle with Vladis and Chalice, where I had Sveta use, her beast form, that over time will slowly start putting Jin into recovery. And I had to walk around a little bit after that to get them back. So let's see, the previous one there inflicts the Venom status on enemies. And this one just debuffs the enemy's physical attack stat. Yeah, I thought about putting a background or something here, since the screens are going to be pretty small there. But I thought that would be distracting, so I figured, just put the two screens there with a nice little gap in the middle, so it looks like it did on the DS there. Well, let's see. The previous summon there debuffs elemental resistance on your enemies. This one, I think, doesn't deal any damage at all. I think it just restores HP, or maybe it's like a regenerative effect. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not really familiar with these summons, like actually using them. Okay, yeah, it restores some of your HP. Then I guess it restores a little more over time or something. Now with this one, I had to go somewhere else in order to show this one off, because it's actually a two-part summon, where you have the initial damage that you deal, and then in the subsequent round, you get a little more damage. So I needed an enemy that could actually survive the initial bombardments. So, and one of you guys told me about that summon, ahead of time so I would know that. So thanks for letting me know. Let's see, this one I think just stuns enemies. That is a lot of gen you need in order to put those to use. Okay, let's see. This one, I think it damages the enemy's synergy points, if I recall correctly, which doesn't really seem that useful, but it's there. Oh yeah, and by the way, with all these summons, even though they use multiple elements of Jin, the actual damage is still a single element of damage. So it's not like they do both elements worth of damage. No, it's just one of them. Oh, I remember getting hit by this one over and over and over again. And yeah, that was with, what was it? Dullahan there. And it can inflict instant death. Fortunately, though, it's not incredibly accurate with that. And the one we get from defeating Dullahan there. Let's see. In addition to the damage, I think this one heals up all of your party members. I think it might even revive them if, well, they died or anything. What is that, like tapping into the golden sun or something? Okay, yeah, so there you go. Yeah, just heals up everyone in addition to the damage. Well, there you go. Now, okay, so that's all the summons, and there's one other thing that I wanted to show you guys, and that is, this is after the final battle, of course, where we have to try and activate the Apollo lens. And something I didn't even think about is that while you're controlling Sveta, you can use Spirit Sense on everyone here. Oh, well, everyone but Matthew, I guess, because you're helping her, I guess, with your soul, vitality, or something or other. I don't know why you'd be thinking about Alex, though. I suppose maybe Matthew doesn't have any thoughts in his head. Well, what do you mean? I don't know. I don't know what she means by that. Well, yeah. I think we're gonna die doing this. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how that works, but alright. Ha ha. Oh, yeah, probably. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed Let's Play Golden Sun Dark Dawn as much as I've had fun making it, and I will start my next LP in the next couple days. This is H.C. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day!